So she's tuning in all the way from Canada. She is a super lightweight boxer, Jessica Camara. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Listen, you are very, very welcome. So you're looking well. So I've got a feeling everybody has been working hard for this competition.
Yes. I've had a great training camp. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong, and I'm ready to fight.
Nice. So just for the people that don't know, she is fighting on the 19th of November. It will be your 11th professional fight, won't it? On the undercard of Andrade Quigley, but part of the Road to Undisputed tournament, fight 2 against Kali Reis.
Yes, it's exciting. It's an exciting fight. It will be my 11th fight. I mean, Kali definitely brings. She has a lot of experience. She's been in there with other champions. She's been in wars. This is definitely going to be my biggest test so far, but I feel like I'm ready for it. And I love the challenge. So, I'm just going to bring it. I'm going to bring the fight. And, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, listen, I have had a chance to chat to Kali. And listen, all of you girls are really buzzing. And I think especially having seen the Cameron McGee fight. So first, before we talk about you, let's talk about that fight. What did you take from it, firstly?
Well, it was a phenomenal fight. I mean, Chantel looked great. She was on it that night. She was throwing a lot of crisp punches. Her combinations were on point. She uses her distance really well, I find. But Mary, she gave a really good fight. Like, she did not back down from beginning to end. Especially considering her long layoff. I could definitely see the ring rust in there, but she gave all of her heart in that fight, and just respect to both fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I also had a chance to speak to Mary. I think it was last week, this week. They're all running into one. But, she was talking about the long layoff, not using it as an excuse, but, also seeing this momentous opportunity as something to, just to grab hold of, really.
Yeah, definitely. Apart from the loss, that was just a great experience for her. And I feel like only good things are going to come from it.
Yeah. So what changes have you made to your fight camp ahead of this fight?
I'm just working on little things, little adjustments that I'm not going to speak of. I'm going to keep that a secret. I have added Russ Amber to my camp, so he's helped me a lot, just making little small adjustments. But those small adjustments make a big difference. So I'm just looking forward to, showing off all the hard work I've put in, especially over these last couple months. And, just putting it all into the fight on November 19th.
Were there any moments, first of all, that surprised you about the Cameron McGee fight and that you can actually now utilise, or is that something you're not going to tell me about either?
Well, their fight is completely different. I'm not comparing, what mine and Kaylee's fight is going to be compared to them. I'm not really comparing anything. I was definitely surprised to see the shots that they were both taking. Like, ooh, damn, they were definitely taking some punishment, and they kept going. So I was definitely surprised with that. But yeah, there's no comparison between. I didn't take anything from that fight that I'm, going to go and bring into my fight with Reese.
I guess what I meant was, and I guess you're not looking past then, Kali.
No.
Yeah.
I definitely do know the challenge I have at stake here. She's a world champion for a reason, and I am the challenger. But I love taking these challenges, and I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for this moment. I feel I'm confident in myself. I believe in myself, and I've never given up. And I feel like I can take a hold of this moment and make it mine. And I can come out victorious.
Basically, all of you that are in this competition are, everyone's hungry. Let's not get it twisted. But every single one of you in this competition, which is why it makes it exciting, has had to, and in Kaylee's words as well, claw and scratch their way to the top. That nobody has been gifted anything. Are we correct in thinking that?
Yes, definitely. I feel like, especially Kaylee. Now, Kaylee kind of, started same way I did. She had to take risks, and she went in there with champion. She was the underdog, and she took some losses, and those losses made her. They made who she is right now as a warrior. And I feel like same goes for myself. I took a defeat with Melissa St. Phil. I fought that fight with a huge hematoma. I faced adversity, and then I came back strong with my fight with Heather Hardy. So I feel like we both have kind of the same experience in that. Well, she's got a lot more experience in fights than me, but I mean, we both have to face adversity, and we both have been the underdog.
Yeah, most definitely. Having done some more research on you, I had seen a couple of fights before, and obviously the last time we spoke about, your fight against Heather Hardy and how that really, really turned your career around. So when I've gone back and had a look at your fight against Melissa St. Phil, right? Boy, you are a different fighter. Completely different fighter. And for that, people should be scared.
Yes, and I'm only bringing, what you've seen with me and Heather Hardy, I'm only bringing a completely different level of myself to this fight with Kali Reis. And I haven't been more hungry for this fight, and there's a lot at stake. So like I said, we both have statements to prove, and we're not taking this fight lightly. We both respect each other, but I mean, this is a hurt business. So we're going in there to hurt each other. One of us has to come out victorious.
Yeah, 100%. The improvements I'd like to talk about. Listen, your judgment of distance has improved massively. Yes. Your hand speed, and really and truly, even Kayla was saying, listen, people were sleeping. People were sleeping on Jessica Camara. Do you think a lot of people have underestimated you going into this competition?
Yeah, definitely. You look at all the 4 girls in this tournament, and I'm definitely the underdog. Just like I'm the only one without a belt. But you look at the records, and I have the least experience, and I'm definitely the underdog. But that means I have the most. To prove.
Yeah. I mean, what is spicy about this? What is spicy about this is you all come, 3 of the fighters all come from the Empire Boxing stable. So it's literally it's a brilliant thing because you all get to, I guess, be busy. But the unfortunate thing is you're all kind of mates and all of that sort of stuff. But it is amazing that you're all getting on. And like I just said, the improvements have been absolutely massive. And even one thing I will say, Eddie Hearn was saying it actually in the press conference, the post press conference for the Cameron McGee fight. He was saying literally, you might be the underdog, but don't sleep on Jessica, basically. So that must, really, warm you.
Yes, definitely. Actually, I didn't hear him say that. So.
Oh no! This was on the McGee Cameron McGee after party, not an after party.
So he said it
the post fight, or maybe they cut it out. Definitely, I don't know, but he said it.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry for this victory, and I feel that I want it more. I haven't had my hands raised for a world championship fight yet. So, this is the moment that I want to embrace. And this is what I've been dreaming for my whole boxing career.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you've been watching any of the pre-fight interviews. It's not a secret. Kali Reis has said she wants to beat the shit out of you.
Hey, vice versa.
Any responses?
Like I said, this is a hurt business. Even though we're cool and we have respect for each other, this is the hurt business. So we're going out there to hurt each other. There's no secret behind that. That's just what we're here to do. So come November 19th, she wants to beat the shit out of me. I want to beat the shit out of her. That's just how it is.
This fight is going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Let's talk about, you did the reveal. You did the old reveal today, didn't you? Of the costume.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
the outfit, you know what I mean.
My uniform, yeah.
So, there's a character on the front. What is that a picture of?
Oh, that is Jeanette Zacarias Zapata. She's actually the Mexican that passed away in Montreal in her last fight. Yes, so I'm doing a little tribute for her for this next fight.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's really, really beautiful. Yeah, I literally just flicked onto it just as we were coming live. Yeah, that is actually a really beautiful thing. And may her spirit be with you as well in that fight.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely just felt like I was there for that for her last competition, for her last fight, and I was just so heartbroken with like, you know, what the tragedy, everything that happened, and it was just heavy on my mind. And I was actually, when she had passed, I was actually at the airport to go to the UK for the press conference, and it was just the perfect timing, and I was just so heartbroken with everything. So I just said, you know, I'm gonna dedicate this fight to her.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. The time when you came to the UK and it took you about, goodness knows, 10 days to get here.
And it was even worse coming back home.
Was it?
Yes.
Who have you been sparring? Ahead of
my main sparring partner for this camp has been Mary Spencer. She's actually a former Canadian Olympian. She's got a lot of amateur experience, but she turned pro a couple months ago. So she's 2-0 right now as a pro.
So you're bringing out the big guns.
Yeah.
She's bringing out the Olympians.
Yeah. She's like 5'11". She's very, very tall. So I've been working on, you know, getting in there and
a little something. You're smiling like you know something that I don't know, and I want to know.
I can't tell you my secrets. You got to find out November 19th.
Hey, listen, I'll be tuning in. Don't worry about that, darling. I will be tuning in. You know, is this like? I guess there were moments throughout your career that you just wanted to give up and thought, "Oh, fuck this." Do you know what I mean? Like, and now you've got this momentous occasion to look forward to.
Yes, I mean, there's definitely ups and downs in everyone's career. I don't think everyone's had those doubts in their mind. And I've gone through that. It doesn't really last a long time, right? Because I'm a fighter and, you know, I push right to the end. And, but definitely, yeah, I feel like finally, like my moment has come.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I think what makes this so exciting is, you know, okay, there's going to be a little bit of shit talk. We expect that, you're fighters. But I think the general consensus from all the girls involved in this competition is total respect, actually, for each other.
Yeah, I feel like generally there is a lot of respect in women's boxing. Like we have a lot of respect for one another. Especially myself, I always have respect for you know, for my opponent, whoever I'm getting in there with. But especially, you know, there's 3 of us with Team Empire, so we're part of the same team. But I mean, apart from that, we all have this huge opportunity, so we're embracing that.
Yeah, 100%. I've just seen another question pop up. Is she going to fight that last girl that got a win over her again?
Who?
So I'm guessing you mean Saintville. Do you mean Saintville? So the question is she going to fight that last girl that got the win over her again? So I'm guessing Melissa Saintville.
Oh, well, I mean, first I got to get through Kali. And then after Kali would be Chantel Cameron. So I'm kind of looking into bigger things right now. But you never know what the world or how, you know, the tables will turn. Maybe I will end up fighting Melissa Saintville. Who knows?
Would you like to just fight her just to get that, like, kind of just put one on her?
Yeah, I mean, but it all
revenge,
has to make sense, right?
revenge.
So, for fighting for the title, definitely, it all has to make sense, right? So, I mean, right now I have a bigger opportunity ahead of me, so I'm just trying to keep my eyes on that.
Another fighter from the Team Empire stable last night, Alicia, became the unified.
Wow.
Super featherweight champion. I mean, did you obviously saw from your response, you saw the fight. Thoughts? Oh my gosh.
Wow. Like it looked like Terry Harper was like knocked out standing. Like she was like sleeping.
She was.
Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know, hats off to Alicia Baumgardner. I always say her last name wrong. Alicia Baumgardner. She she definitely made a statement yesterday. And, you know, the 130-pound division is just on fire right now.
Do you know what? A lot of people were saying, press people talk, right? You know, behind the scenes, press people talk. And people that had been there for the whole of the sort of media days, like I think there were 3 media days, were all sort of saying, do you know what? I think there's going to be an upset.
Oh,
this
yeah?
girl's confidence, this girl's confidence is like, damn, oh gosh.
I don't know if she got in Secretary head, but she was definitely confident. Like, she came to do business, and she took those belts home. You know, that was what her ultimate goal was. You know, this was her moment to achieve her dreams, and she grasped it. So I'm definitely happy for her.